Hello friends, welcome to my channel Yes to Investment. Today we are going to see the stock SJVN. SJVN is Government of India stock, around 90 plus percent of stock held by President of India. Let's look into detail about the stock. Should we invest in the stock or not to invest? I would like to make a disclosure that I have few shares of SJVN Limited, and based on this video you have to analyze yourself and take a correct decision whether to invest in the stock or not. Let's go to the overview section. As you see, the stock has given around 8% return in the last 1 year time period. The highlight of the stock is the dividend it gives. Let me go to the dividend history of the stock. On average, this stock has been giving around 2.2 2.2 to 2.5 rupees per share of dividend in a year. That comes to around 8% return based on the dividend. For any investor, of course, we invest in growth stock thinking that it will be a multi-bagger, but we should not miss out the opportunity to invest in the dividend yielding stocks also, because over a time period, let's say 10 years from now, SJVN, the same SJVN right now trading at around 28 rupees, would be around 60 or 70 rupees in another 5 years, because they are expanding more, they're getting more projects in solar, hydropower, in many renewable source of energy. A lot of projects have been given to SJVN. In Nepal, they have signed $1 billion contract with the Nepalese government for renewable energy. So many activities are going on, and at the end of the day, it's a public government of India company and not a private company. So in your portfolio, definitely you should have at least 5 to 10% of your allocations towards companies like SJVN. SJVN, since it's giving 2.2 rupees to 2.5 rupees dividend per share, it is a best company for passive income as well as active income. By passive income, I mean just holding the share will give you 2.2 rupees per year. Let's say cost of 1,000 shares would be worth around 20,000 rupees. The same you put in FD, maximum you'll get like 5%, which would be around 1,400 rupees on a 5% basis. But if you put the same, invest the same amount in the stock, you'll get around 8%, which is around 2,200, 2,300 rupees. See the difference, you know, just holding the stock and you get 8%. Definitely don't miss out on the stock. I would definitely recommend buy on the stock. Let's see the forecast for this stock. See here the forecast for the stock. Based on this they use the artificial intelligence or machine learning tool in this particular website here. So what they are predicting is, by next year 2023, the stock would become like 35 rupees to 38 rupees. That's almost 50% increase from the current value. Just don't look at the rate of return you get, just purely decide based on the dividends you are going to make, and it's a government company, don't have to worry. So similar to companies like IOC, BPCL, which are good for dividends, this company is also currently a good dividend yielding company and available at a cheaper rate. So keep accumulating it. So in another 10 years, you will not be able to accumulate it. Definitely with inflation and the growth strategy of this company would become like anywhere above 60, 70 rupees, and you will miss the bus. After 10 years, the same stock you cannot accumulate. So just kindly keep accumulating for a passive income, that is dividend. It is similar to a rental income nowadays. Even if you buy a property for 1 crore, 2 crore, you get very less rental income. Or and even if you get rent, you have to go behind your tenant, asking him to begging him to pay the rent on time. And also there is no security. Security in sense like, if your tenant is a kind of a bullying person, he could sue you in court, and court order comes in 2 years time. Who has time for all these dramas? So instead of looking at assets in for rental income purpose, you can put a portion of that amount. Of course, buying a property is also an asset. Buying a land is very good when compared to buying a property and leaving for rent, and then going and asking them to pay the rent on time. Uh, more Instead, buying a vacant land is much more good. That will appreciate your value. But much more safer and much good bet is investing in company like SJVN, which is a Government of India company, and they are paying very good handsome dividend. Please do not miss out on stocks like this at an early age. Of course, they have been there for a long time period, but do not miss it. Just start investing so that in another just accumulate slowly. So maybe in another 10 years, you will get a handsome return, like at least return of 1 to 2 lakhs per year in dividend. For 1 to 2 lakhs per year, you need to invest at least 15 lakhs in this stock. Just invest slowly over a period of time. Right now it's a good time to invest in this stock. Thank you, friends. Please like and subscribe.